I put the new 4Gs on the G. I into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. All this designer on my body got me drip, drip. Hey, straight up out the objects, I'm a big. If I got up, I'ma sip. I run the racks up with my queen, like London and Nip. But I got rich on all these, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I hopped inside of the Maybach and now I can sit back. Deep, know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young, on the corner, I had to serve. Uncle fronted me some, had to get him back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a back. Cut off the, then I gave my the new goof. Either you fronted. Got a New Orleans, man, that voodoo. And I'm that down, who knew? I put the new 4Gs on the G. I into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got it bad, tatted, whoa, whoa. Da Vinci to my toes, two twins on both.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in London. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. That's hot downfield by Harrison. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good, and the Condors are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. Strong. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. He'll throw to begin with Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of growth.
Here's 2nd and 9. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll go play action, Purdy, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and second down, like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Condor. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, yeah. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
1st and 10 for Purdy. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Purdy to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Oh, the pressure too much, and he goes down. On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again is Murray. He completes it to Marshall. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Murray's going to throw again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's complete to Watkins. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. Again, it's Murray. Now he'll run. And he's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Condor. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Condors move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. A pressure there got to him. He was hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And he nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
49ers 3.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. On the run to the right. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the 1st half, Mike. There's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid on this offense, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Condor. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. On 2nd down, Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
They came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. Here's Purdy. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a second down. Play action now. Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
That's caught by Harrison right side. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose...
And he will score again. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Condor. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. They run once more with McCaffrey. Down the sideline, past the 45. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Big time play by McCaffrey. Pickup of 46 yards. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to London, England. After this, on the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Throwing Murray. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down. Now Murray. There's that man again, another catch. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get it.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. 3rd and long. Play action. It's Murray. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
49ers 9.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Niners pick up their first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And you work this forward to the 35. Xavier Thomas is there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
So Kittle comes in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Purdy going up top. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his first touchdown this year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a...
you talking about? There's still something else with that. That's what she said. She said.